They thought they had this information no one else had, and you had to come to them to get it.
Well, they did. That was the problem, is they could lock the information up.
But in reality, I think it's really helped the realtors because
Fire, bruh. Jason, is this a cop?
That is such a cop, bruh.
Oh my god, Jason, that is the low-key drip. You have to cop that.
who's Gen Z again?
27 and below.
I've had the clients are been very impressed with them.
You hang around the basement all night. You don't hear people saying, "Oh, come on, bruh." I hear it all the time.
Morgan calls me bro all the time, but
Or I get from my little nephews, they go, "Chill, bro, chill."
but it's BRUH. It's not bro.
Yeah.
It's bruh.
Bruh.
That right there is going with the memes about how Generation Z speaks. But I mean, this guy just takes that little thing. It takes like 5 seconds. He just looks at the camera and boom, he's got, a million views on it. And
It is one of those things that it's just, where does that lead you to? Does it lead people to obviously maybe follow you or look at your other stuff, and then you give them like the Andy information, a play each way of which to do it.
That's it. Move.
What the hell? I don't even know where you find this.
How many looks does that one get?
I hope
millions.
none.
How many views? Millions.
That's what's wrong with America today.
Yeah, exactly.
my
Okay.
God.
I guess we're just old, Andy. Never
Well-
thought it would come to this, that we turned into this like your dad or your grandpa. I mean, it's happening.
I'm okay with that. They were pretty cool.
Good point.
Speaking of that, at least you guys aren't doing this yet.
Well, the real estate agent who's been selling houses since Reagan was in office, finds out you can get a free business on social media. Oh my gosh. It does kind of remind me of when I first got into real estate and when they flipped over to the computers. I mean,
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, what do we do? They
Yeah.
were so, my dad being one of them, they were so like, oh, we don't even know what to do. They all started hiring someone that knew what the heck they were doing.
It's funny that we still call them computers.
Gosh, do you remember that, Andy? Were you in the business before? Yeah, you were, obviously. When they flipped over to sharing all our listings online.
Chris, it was almost right when I started in 2000. They were going from the books to the DOS-based. Remember those screens that were black screens with green letters on them or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And then we'd print everything out. It was weird. That's how I started, was with that DOS-based system.
Yeah. To me, what was interesting is that the fight that was. I mean, that people were totally against that because that was the big thing that realtors thought they had. They thought they had this information no one else had, and you had to come to them to get it.
Well, they did. That was the problem, is they could lock the information up.
Yeah. But in reality, I think it's really helped the realtors because everyone's getting this information and doing all their background before they even go out and look. I used to go out at least 3 to 5 times with a buyer, and we'd always do 7 to 10 showings each time. Now I might show them 10 houses at the most.
Right?
What?
The dynamics of real estate have changed significantly. Back in the day, like commercial real estate is today, a lot of people would take, let's say they pay a 7% commission or a 6%, whatever it was, 8%, whatever it was at the time, because some of those were higher back in the day. Their goal was to keep the whole commission. They didn't want everybody else to know about it. They wanted to sell that apartment or sell that commercial building or sell that house and keep the whole commission that was being paid to them. They didn't want to pay out any of it. And then it got to the point of where we started saying, well, maybe I'll offer out a little cooperative commission